Thank you for breakfast so much. I interview so much better on a full stomach. Less butterflies, you know.
Listen, I am sorry that you have to look for work at all. Because you know you would still be the top attorney at Crane if Teresa hadn't made it impossible for you to keep your job.
It's okay. I'm gonna find work some other place besides Crane.
Well, what if Teresa gets wind of what you're doing and forces people not to hire you?
That's why I'm interviewing at companies with offices in and outside of Harmony. So when I get a job, you can quit yours, and we can move somewhere else if we have to.
Honey, I know we discussed it, but I'm really hoping it doesn't come to that. You know, I don't really want to leave our family and our friends. I just wish Teresa would stop scheming to steal you away from me.
She's wasting her time. I'm not gonna go back to her. I'm not gonna go back to work at Crane. Hello?
Uncle Ethan, it's me.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, you don't usually call this early. Is everything all right?
God help us. Teresa is at it again.
Of course, I remember telling you I'm gonna help you get ready for T-ball. I can't wait to start.
How about today?
Oh, today is bad, buddy. I actually have to look for a job today, but, how about next week? Next week, I will take you to Harmony Park and I'll get you hitting like a pro in no time. How about that?
That'll be great, Uncle Ethan. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. And I'll tell your mom I'll contact her about the time, okay?
Okay. Oh, and Uncle Ethan,
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you too. See ya.
Uncle Ethan said he would coach me.
I knew he would.
Wow. Now Teresa's using her son to get to you. Has she no shame at all?
So, what is Teresa up to now?
Well, she just had little Ethan ask Ethan if he would help him with his t-ball practice. Now she's using an innocent child to try to get to my husband.
Okay,
Nice.
wait a minute. First of all, Teresa cannot get to me anymore, all right? She knows it. Second of all, as shameless as she is, she's not going to use her son to try to get me back.
Double ha.
Look, think whatever you want about Teresa, but she loves her children way too much to exploit them.
Her children? Ethan, Teresa has one child. Her son with Julian. Jane is not Teresa's child. Jane is my little girl.
Gwen, I do think of Jane as your daughter.
Well, I'd think a little harder about that, Ethan, because Gwen doesn't seem to believe you.
Honey, I consider Jane to be our little girl. I really do. But Teresa is her biological mother, and there's nothing we can do to change that.
We could kill her.
Rebecca, will you...
Fine, fine. I'll settle for deporting her.
You know, there's some vodka over there.
Oh, well, why don't you two talk amongst yourselves?
Thanks. Listen, I consider Jane to be our little girl. I do, but we can't rewrite history, honey. God knows I know what I'm talking about. You know, I live with the fallout of being deceived every single day of my life.
Wait, you believe Teresa? You think my mother and I were the ones who tipped the tabloid?
No. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh.
Thank God. Oh, cheers.
What did you mean then?
Honey, the fallout I'm talking about is the fact that Jane is not our biological daughter. I mean, my God, Teresa was our unborn son's surrogate, and when she thought she lost him, she tricked me into sleeping with her, and Jane was conceived. Teresa's deception ultimately cost us our unborn son. That is the fallout I'm talking about.
Well, I know how you feel.
Well, then why in the world would you think that I would blame you and Rebecca for turning my life upside down?
Well, isn't it obvious?
No.
Please, with Teresa, there is such a long list of lies. It's really hard to know which one you're talking about.
Listen, I know Teresa makes you crazy and she gets to you.
Yeah, with good reason.
And I know that she's done some unspeakable things to both of us.
To all of us. I mean, the name she's called me, a copper-headed snake. I mean, it's going to take years of therapy for me to get over that
The
one.
point I'm trying to make is I don't think Teresa is using little Ethan to get to me. Come on. And even if she is, it's not going to work, honey, because guess what? I'm committed to you, and I love you so much. Look, I do have to go. It's getting late, and I don't want to be late for my first interview, okay?
Okay, that was really close.
I'll say, he almost gave us away.
Mother, I still feel so incredibly guilty for tipping the tabloids.
I know, honey. I mean, if Ethan were to find out that we turned him into the tabloids and blamed Teresa for it, he could leave you and take Jane with him.
I know. And there's still proof out there, you know, that Teresa could find that we're the ones to blame.
But I thought you burned the proof.
Burned our proof, not Alistair's proof. Teresa's been turning the mansion upside down looking for it, and thank God she hasn't found it yet.
I know. She's using all her power as Mrs. Alistair Crane to try to destroy us. And if she finds that proof, we're done for.
Wish me luck. I have a long day of job hunting ahead of me.
Okay.
No. I could hire you as my full-time masseuse.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, of course not. No, you're right. I'll just have to make sure that Thor gets another green card. Oh, you have seen Thor, haven't you? I mean, talk about a Norse god. Oh, I just love it when he tries to plunder my treasure.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna drop Jane off at my parents' house before my first interview.
Okay. Honey, are there any prospects?
I don't know. I mean, I hope so. I know I can't act as an attorney until my contract at Crane expires, but I can act as a paralegal. I can do case law research. There's a number of things I can do. All I know is I have to find something because I'm really getting tired of not being able to support you and Jane.
Sweetheart, it is okay.
No, you know what? It isn't okay.
I really wish you wouldn't stress out over this.
I think I'll be fine once I'm working again.
Good luck.
Thank you. Keep your fingers crossed for me, okay? Hope I come home with some good news.
I will. And Jane is all dressed and ready to go. Good luck. And I need to get dressed for work myself.
And no, you need to get a clue. If you don't quit this job of yours, you're gonna lose your husband.
My job or lose my husband. You know, you really shouldn't drink so early in the morning.
Honey, I am completely sober and serious here. Look, Ethan is devastated because he can't provide for you and Jane. And if this continues, he could become clinically depressed, even impotent. Think about it, your stud could become a dud.
Mother, Ethan is brilliant and incredibly talented. He's going to find a job, if not today, then very soon. And until then, I need to work, and I'm running late getting dressed. I will see you later.